We are back with Carina Barrios, who gave two outstanding performances to My Way and Do It For Me here. And so let's talk about those singles, because My Way is like the newest single that you just released early this as of this year. You know, I thought of My Way like you were going to do it a Frank Sinatra version of My Way, because he sang that song very well, and it's like a 4-minute song. But I thought you would do something similar to that. But tell us about the newest single, My Way, and what we should we know about it here.
My Way. Actually, I didn't even think of Frank Sinatra when I had wrote that song. So that's a good, little fun fact, I guess. I didn't even think about that. But I don't know. This was like my song about my own confidence. I feel like it's a little bit towards like people that be hating sometimes. You know what I mean? Like in a lot of my music, I try to make people like feel good or whatever. And this is kind of the same thing, but more geared towards like myself. But also like, everybody needs that little, like that little confidence song. So no matter what you say, that's why I'm always going to get it my way. So it's like, So yeah, but I like it. So stay tuned because it's coming soon.
Yes, it is coming soon here. But you've also done a lot of other songs, like Nervous came out in 2022, Minute came out in 2023, One of One came out in 2023, and then you had Do It For Me that came out earlier this year, which is the latest single that you did before My Way. So, and they say that's your most popular songs here, and it's like, is there a message behind these songs that you've done over the past, or all those songs that you've done?
Yeah, of course. I think in every song that I write, there's definitely a message or a mood or something that I'm trying to convey. Whether it be about love, myself, like loving yourself, confidence. I find like inspiration in my life and my stories, the things that I do, but also like I want people to relate, but also be like, this is dope, So I try to mix that all together, but there's definitely a message. And I think overall, like with my song One of One, and even with my show, One of One experience, I think it's super important to be one of one and understand that,
Yes, but speaking of One of One, you have an event coming up here that you want to tell us about. Why don't you tell us here? Yes.
So we have a One of One experience Halloween edition coming up on October 24th in Atlantic City at the Tropicana Casino. Okay, I'm super excited, y'all. If you're an artist, if you're a creative, come out to Atlantic City. We're going to have a dope time. I have a bunch of different interviewers coming, mic performance platforms. We're having a costume contest. First through third place wins. I got a tooth gem vendor coming. We're going to get blinged out, okay? 360 photo booth. So tap in. And even if you can't make it, we have a lot of dope artists performing too. So you never know who's going to be there. But if you can't make it, you can still buy a ticket. We're live streaming the show. So with a ticket purchase, you'll receive a link to stream the show from wherever you are. So tap in, support, and pop out. October 24th, One of One experience Halloween edition.
Can't wait for that experience for sure. Yes! And not only that, you also celebrated a birthday on October 16th.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I do. Oh, you're
happy,
so nice.
Happy birthday, Carina.
Thank you.
Yes.
Shout out to my Libras, okay? It's Libra season.
There you go.
Let's get it popping and let's celebrate at One of One experience Halloween edition, okay?
That's right. The time just goes so quick, Carina. We thank you so much for joining us here. Come back anytime here. We enjoyed having you on, and as well as those performances that you've done here. Our special thanks to Carina. Which camera am I on? Oh, right here. Our special thanks to Carina Barrios for joining us here. We want you all to have a great week. Thank you for watching us. Have a great week. Good luck. Be well. Be safe. And take a moment to have fun. Express yourself. Keep it 100. And enjoy the spotlight. Yeah. Woo. Let's get it on. It's time to get down.